you know? Checking to see if I'm not rotting in some dumpster, like most of the Wales boys. It's really starting to wear on me. More I tell her everything's okay, more I feel like I'm straight up lying.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America.
Could have fucking crushed us.
Main issues: sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
You. Wake the fuck up. Who are you? Fuck.
Left for Atlanta. Looking for a slice of happiness. Guess you didn't find it.
What the fuck? We have a city to burn. Samurai.
That was too much. Could feel the guy's pain, his hope. Hope wrapped up in something else.
Can't help herself, you know? Checking to see if I'm not rotting in some dumpster, like most of the Wales boys. It's really starting to wear on me. More I tell her everything's okay, more I feel like I'm straight up lying.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America.
Could have fucking crushed us.
Main issues: sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
You. Wake the fuck up. Who are you? Fuck.
Left for Atlanta. Looking for a slice of happiness. Guess you didn't find it.
What the fuck? We have a city to burn. Samurai.
That was too much. Could feel the guy's pain, his hope. Hope wrapped up in something else.
Okay. Greetings and salutations all, and welcome back to Invisible. Let's Play the Project. I'm your host, Invisible, from Invisible's Gaming Channel, striking at your hearts from the side of the moon. And this shall be the continuation of Project Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077 for the PC. Last time, we tried to continue on with our missing persons hidden gems. and I ended up getting stuck on one of them. It took me some time to communicate with the moderator, and the moderator told me how to solve the problem because it was a common one. Then I lost completely motivation for playing, and because of that, I stopped another day. So about that. Anyway, today we shall continue on, finish all of the missing persons since now I can do it, even if I couldn't force render the gems. And once we finish them all, we're going straight to Rogue's place to have the date with her. I checked the Cyber Wiki for the game. Turns out that indeed the name of the mission for Hanako is literally the last mission. We are at the main game the end game, and we shall go to her once we finish the rest of the remaining side quests. Will this session be double session? Don't know, honestly. Will it be only a singular session? Again, I don't know. Not sure. Then let's just begin. Before I start, I'd like to pray peace be upon all of my subscribers and commentators, followers, fans, and friends. Everyone from the Beasts of Delta Empire and everyone from the Discord server of YouTube friends, my name peace be upon. Thunderstrike Gaming, 09 Gaming, Luxbear, Marcus, Datacrash 31, Mark Ice 1211, Rogue Agent, Carodan, Tryfield, ZBTV 123, Matthew 1121, Slagada 85, Alpha Muscle Gaming, and Double Express. Before we start, give me one moment please so I can check quickly on something really fast. Yeah, I am playing on... Like that's much better, okay. I was just right now playing on the wrong internet channel, and now I fixed it. Oh, by the way, cursed be those guys that made Empire of Steel. They copyrighted me for using the song. Let's get that here, go to my channel. It's really funny how I am cursing someone even though I'm still using supposedly their property, even though it's not really. What I'm using is a fan-made version of it. Here, content. Go to live. Then go to here. 52. Yeah, Messenger. Cursed might you be for the copyright claim. I curse you and I wholeheartedly pray that you suffer in hell. You go, Creative Commons. I never have the standard license. Never. Okay, let's just jump into the game now. Try to advertise for them. You try to spread the word, but obviously the composers don't want anyone getting anything from their side for what they did. I honestly don't care at all about copyright claims or even about their disgusting rules. It's right here. So what am I doing exactly in my own apartment? I came here to save the game, that's totally it. The mod author for missing persons told me go to escape, then go to mods, then open dark mods, the collection of the small mods. Right here, the second one, dark mode. Here, missing persons fixes hidden gems. Go down and you enable debug mode. This enables the CET, the Cyber Engine Tweaks console. Then you go escape, then open up your console commands. This is the hidden gems console command. Check shard, give shard, check fact, reset progress, resend messages, skip gig. Our problem was with the gig messages. Open it and go straight to Rogue. Rogue Amindrias. Missing person that we stopped last time at was locate Adam Finlay by the Grand Imperial Mall Pier. There is nobody because the missing person hidden gem was glitched because it was very much nearby the water. So how do you fix this? We fix this? This is why I took so much time offline in order to speak with the mod author for it. And the fix is rather very easy. How? Press escape again, open the console and check gift shard. That's it. The hidden gem is already broken as is. So just gift shard. Advance archived the conversation. Adam Finlay and Mia Davids. I quit, excuse me, I quit, won't see me anymore. Have you been drinking again? I warned you, don't have to listen to your bullshit anymore. I'm done with boring bar shifts and empathy. You're right, you're done. You will see kind of scratch in your life. Right? I wonder how long until you burn through it. Maybe you'll see me empathy. I'm my brand new Rayfield. Won't be long, clearly. KK, bye. Time to celebrate. I'm looking to. Yeah, 192 out of 198. This was one of the reasons why I had a little of time in order for me to get back to this mod. I need to finish it. I guess Claire has nothing to worry about now, and now can get back to work. Contact closed. The next hidden gem requires you to complete the gig Claire Russell side gig, The Beast in Me. I already finished it long ago. What's to ask about it? My feed is not changed yet. Didn't have the time to change her hair or her looks. I tried to go to Panam's area and Judy's. I spoke with Judy and she commented about the attack on Arasaka's float with Mahanako, and she told me she just knew it was me the one who did it. I didn't yet speak with Panam since every time I go to her I can't find her spawn point, nor do I know where does she sleep at, so we can't check on her outfit change. Regardless, am I recording down this correctly? As per usual with my paranoia, but honestly it is just a justified paranoia. Okay, missing persons. Locate Ryan Baxter. This is a priority gig V. I need you to flatline one Ryan Baxter. This little fucking merc overheard the details of a blind drop for a Raven microsip deal and decided to take the money and run. Raven managed to get his holo ID, but their literal lost his gig. Nix, however, was able to find and hack his Colby. He tried to get a car to explode, but it seems to have just killed the engine, stopping Ryan over by Laguna Bend. The drop must not have been for much, because the corpus only contacted for the hit, not the run. Anyway, let's go and get this hidden gem finished. Fun thing about this right now is I can finally finish all of the quests. Even if the quest is bugged, I'll just have to use the console commands and get the shard for myself. Question is now, though, where is it at? Right here. Okay, any quick traveling? Yes, there's one. Any fastest traveling stations here? Did I do anything at all while waiting for the mod author's communication with me? No, not really. Nothing. We're going to teleport here. Throughout the previous days, I had absolutely no motivation at all to record anything. As one, my finals are approaching. Two, I discovered that my laptop can't run Hogwarts Legacy and some other number of games. 3, the continuous question about money and rig is killing my motivation completely. Hi. So this is our enemy. Sandy, huh? I'm not the only one who can use Sandy. Here's for the good record. Well, they're asking about you, who? Some solo types, nasty fucks, said you stole from the corpo downtown. Have you? What? Never. Where are you at? Yo, where are you, Ryan? Fuck off, I won't fall for that. Please, Jum. They'll fuck me up if they don't tell me. Later. I really missed playing this game. I can always count on you, V. Contact closed. Not my type of a car, so just leave it there. Okay, next hidden gem. Heavy, I need you and your skull sponge squatter to check out Kelly's pad. Well, the premiere of it at least seems that some gong hit Kelly and might have clipped a guitar. I say might because he doesn't remember if his drunk ass threw it off a balcony or some shit. He was rambling either way. His Carol Lee security bots managed to zero a couple of them and then dumped the bodies off the side of the property, flicking you the courts. Check on them. Where can this thing? She said carry, correct? Where's this hidden gem at? One moment. I'm having a runny nose. Right here. Looks like the runny nose was a blessing in disguise. I have to go back to that fast travel, or I could just drive on for it. Had to restart my laptop since had an accident again with my RAM. Looks like I am using my hibernation technology a little too much. Where do you think you're going? Yes, I am racing my own bike. Hey, stop. Good. I know I should have changed the hairstyle since I did tell you. I'll try to change it as many times as I can throughout the game. Don't want to stick with one only. But whatever. It's not like I had the time to do it. I was so much preoccupied. And by the way, I checked out the walkthrough for Johnny's own guide. Johnny Silverhand's guide. Turns out I made so many mistakes playing the game. And I lost the ability to, looks like, get his secret ending route. Don't fear the Reaper. Don't really care, since it's not the ending I'm going for. The ending I'm going for is completely different. The game has canonically 4 endings. And I'm not going to spoil any of them. If you wish to spoilers, go and check the wiki for it. I asked you if you wanted me to play through Phantom Liberty. You said you'd rather me finish the game as is. No need for Phantom Liberty, at least for now. I'm also thinking about replaying Ghostwire Tokyo Prelude, since the game is only 1 hour long and I didn't yet finish all the rest of the dialogue options. So I thought, why not just record one long replay for it session and get done with it. Am I going then to delete the previous session for it? No need. Seriously, no need. How'd I go up? I wonder, is it okay for me to actually even... Here. Now the minimap is telling me different... What do I do? Why do I go? Wait a minute. Yeah, the map has glitched officially. Where do I go? It's right in the front of me. Here you go. The weapon's just glitching as per usual. By the way, if you're thinking that whenever I look at the viewer numbers I have, that I am pleased with them, I do know for a fact that some of the more trustworthy, pleasing viewers that I have are the ones who keep watching the videos offline and refreshing their pages, making the videos just go on a loop. I do not have faith that for real I have over 100 viewers per video. I know very well how to evaluate my own value, how to counter it. Come on, view. So am I saying that literally because of this missing persons quest, I stopped almost for a week? You could say that, yeah. I wanted to finish it all, so I had to contact with mod author. Here we go. Archive conversation. Hey, boss man, we are calling this off. Security here is nutty. Risk is not worth the reward. Then I'll double the reward. Like, cool, but still gonna pass. This place is a fort. Triple it then. Okay then. I really want this guitar, huh? There is something hidden inside the loaded cred ship. Da Vinci painting. Nuclear bomb codes. You wouldn't understand. Will you do it or not? If not, I'll have to begin looking for someone with a spine. Whoa, yeah, I'll do it. Excellent. I'll collect the guitar, the drone, and me. What's my vacuum plan? That's for you to decide. Well, that's kinda shitty, but okay, fine. Just don't make me regret this. And he's dead, obviously. 4 more hidden gems and we're done, Natalie. So the Padre was right. It is authentic. I guess I'll tell Kelly that I found his guitar, or maybe I'll sell it. That can miss it. Rogue, that's just... wow, disgusting. Where to next? Where do I find the next last 4 gems at? This will be a suicidal gem. Supposedly, my stand right now is activated somehow. This is my bike. Okay, where's my next gym? Four more, then we will go and get ourselves ready for Rogue's date. I better find via another hairstyle also. Why? That's because I can. Okay, mod, trigger whenever you want. Do you have here already any other hidden gems, or am I just being delusional? I think I'm just being delusional. Only 4 left. Yes, I did check the name for the quest here. Nocturne OP551. This is literally the last main game quest, after which you'll have to decide in them. I'm not taking out of my bottom half. Okay, until the quest decides to trigger, why not go and visit Panam? It's been some time now since I last saw her. Especially that I couldn't at all eat her within her new style. I hope that now she's up. And as per usual, eating her noodles. What's the time now? 6:09. 6 a.m. And if I'm unable to find Panam, then I'll just check the gig again. Wow. Where are you exactly taking me to? Weird. Am I really sure that there are no more new messages? The gig should right now be sent for the new missing persons. Am I getting more paranoid with this over time? I am, indeed, yeah. You didn't tell me anything about waiting. The gig should be sent by now. I am so much of a completionist, I'd rather finish a modded side questing bundle than I finish the side mission that I have. Wow. Maybe I'll just go back to the hair I use normally for V throughout the game. We'll see. Obviously, long hair is my personal favorite, but whatever. It's not like it's better of life and death. I just hope Panam is right now up, since I have no idea where she sleeps or how to find her otherwise. If you guess that I am just wasting time for the gig to get triggered, or for the type itself to move on so we can meet her, you'd guessed correctly. Also, I do need a mirror. Have I ever before driven in the first person view? Yes, I did. I did drive in first-person view, and I did not like it. While most people grew up with 2D side-scroller games, I grew up with 3D third-person games. So for me, the concept of just playing, I think, side-scrollers is nonsensical. Have I before played any of Nintendo games? No. Not a single one. Did I try at least? Nope. My siblings, however, they bought Ocarina of Time 3D, and also they bought
Hey V, thanks for all your help. Appreciate it.
thank you. And they also bought Zelda Spirit Tracks. I think its name was. Would I usually find Venom in here? Nearby the fast travel point. Seriously, when I changed her outfit, did I just vanish her from the game? As this looks seriously strange. She usually is standing right there. Should I just spawn her forcefully and that's it? I can. Using the NPC mod. Appearance mod. Wow.
It's hot today.
Let's get back to the matter at hand, shall we? We have a saying. Catch you on the trail.
Yeah, I think that Panam is completely glitched. Because right now it is... I could wait at least for 7 AM since I do have her enhanced romance mod on. So I can... maybe she's asleep or doing some other things from her schedule. Can I at least skip time? Of course I can't. That's why now. Why should I be able to? Okay, can I at least here check facts, progress, skip gig? I think.
My oh my, look at her. So pretty.
Well, thanks for the compliment.
The road is killing me.
So this is the place where I should be able to sleep. I take it. Gotta sleep. Up in the wardrobe.
Hey, friend. Kinda hot lately.
Look in the mirror. Yeah, why not look in the mirror? Let me check my
I
other...
don't believe it. Everyone loves onigiri. Come on. Come on, man.
consequences. Quickly. This I usually should be doing it offline, but who cares? Okay, let's show me here. This is number 2. Here. This is the default one. Which one did I usually go with? Am I now artificially trying to increase the length of the game? Not really. Going through this questing line is artificially lengthening it, yeah. But changing the hair, not really. I'm here for a reason. Should I change the color? No. It's good. I love black. 21. And I don't like the short hair styles at all. This is for the mocks. This is for the dolls. And this is, I think, also for the dolls. Short hair styles are just not that appealing to me. This is the one I usually use, I think. Used to use. Or maybe the next one. This is the one, because it's lengthier and much more smoother. Yeah, go with this one, 32. Hair color as is, eye color, yeah, purple, as is, let it be. Because why did I choose change between red and purple? Because purple is much more real, I could say. Also, the eye makeup, I changed it a little bit. Maybe we'll change it again later.
Fine, fine.
Stop looking. We're done.
Hey, what's up?
Did I by now? Yeah, it's 7.5. Even changing your own makeup and whatnot takes time. This is like the festival point.
Sister.
But you... We...
Is it so much for me to ask to check on Panam since I changed her outfit? Looks like it is. I could just simply go command control, spawn, control command, side characters, and choose any one of these here. I could. I simply could do that. But I will not. Because if I do spawn her forcefully, then we'll have two Panams.
Staring is rude.
Shut up.
That, right?
This is kind of weird right now. So, okay, you know what? Fine. I'll just carry myself to Rogue's place on the bike. If the quest wishes to trigger, it can trigger. If Panam is not going to spawn here, then I'll have simply to come back later or change again her outfit. I'm worried that maybe she got glitched because of the outfit itself. Which right now is a high possibility.
You good?
Or should I just quick save and oh no, no. Should I just quick save and spawn her then quick load? Just to make sure that the game is still functional. Okay then, manual save quickly. I checked up the options in chipping in. Turns out I chose exactly the correct ones, so no need for this anymore. I mean it, no need for this. Save here. Confirm it. Let's write in here right now. Spawn is side characters. Okay, here. Panam. Females, no. Just Panam herself. Whoopsie daisy! Wow! Wow, 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 wow. Oh boy, wait a minute. This means, yeah. This means the clothes are glitching. Oh boy, okay, at the very least, I'm very grateful that I still have the never nude mode on. You said nothing because literally there were no textures at all about her. Wow. No worries. Honestly, there is nothing to be seen. So Panam is glitching. I better put that in a mental high. High. Now I'll have two Panams in here, or did I? Hi, can I interact with you? Doesn't look like it. Okay, can I select her? And I need to get rid of this spawn here. How? Clear. Scan. Yeah, target. This is target. Actions. I have no idea honestly what to do now. The tools. For this. I don't know what to do honestly anymore. How do I despawn her? No need for me to have two panels at the same time. Spawn, custom. No need for any of this. Spawn, despawn. Thanks God for it. I don't want to have two panels at the same time. I just only wanted to show off her new clothes. Yes, she looks almost like me in the clothes that I choose. Thing is, looks like the clothes have no problem spawning, which means that it's just her schedule. She should be spawning here. Well, I may be wrong. She should be around here. I don't know. I spawned her and then despawned her on my own. So this means she should be just still in game. No problem at all. I'm not really sure about it. Just call her. Is OP. She's not picking? Very weird. And I at least call Judy, just in case. But did I really just now despawn the real Panam game?
I was just thinking of you. And before you ask, no, you weren't wearing clothes.
Nothing special, same old story. I'd rather hear about you.
Okay.
It was nice catching up.
I'm right here, V. Call me anytime.
Let me try to call maybe River. Since the last time we spoke was before Arasaka. Do you have any special
Well, hey.
Which gang's the worst?
Which gang's the city's biggest and baddest according to the NCPD?
Scavs hold the body count title. Wow. Or Maelstrom, depending on the season. But I gotta give style points to the Valentinos. They have a punishment for every occasion.
Example. They sit you in front of a mirror with a shaving razor and tell you to keep going until red and pink turns to white.
How are you getting along with Han?
How are things with you and Han working out?
They're not. He acts like nothing happened. Like he didn't cover up the mayor's death.
Must be tough.
I considered him a close partner. Maybe even a friend. So yeah, you could say that.
Trouble with Pan's case?
Didn't have any blowback? I mean, for stepping into the Peter Pan case.
No. It's only because of us Gonigal closed the investigation. They padded their stat books, so we're in the clear.
And? How do you feel about all this?
I'll let you know when I know. For now, I'm just helping out Joss.
It's me.
Enjoying some time off.
Life should be back on track before long.
You seem worried. Follow your heart.
How would the private detective career
How's
work?
the career switch? When's our new private detective starting up?
I'm still finding the Meads. Hasn't been easy, but the biggest hurdles are behind me.
License, equipment, software. It's all in order. Just haven't figured out how to market myself.
Oh.
Aiming to specialize in anything?
Kidnapping. Randy's ordeal put a lot in perspective.
Well, guess that makes sense.
Think it worked.
Yeah. I didn't have anything for you.
Not too pissed I haven't had the time for you.
You got your own stuff going on.
Yeah, true.
I get that. We'll make up for it.
Yeah, promise. As soon as I cut some dead weight.
I'll hold you to it.
Fire and Mike.
That's alright, take care.
Take care.
Talk soon, babe.
Okay, I'm thinking about spawning Panam normally here. Thing is, I'm not sure if little bit. I better reload the save before I did any of that shenanigans. Thing is, if I do so, with the actions I did, give me a moment. I'd like to try something. I'm going to spawn Panam manually on my own, okay? Or maybe I should just go to sleep 24 hours and check again. I can maybe call her. If I can't call her, it means I literally just despawned her by accident from the game itself, which is a disaster. To sleep, we're going to pick for 24 hours. Yeah. Yeah, 24 hours. Good.
Good morning, Night City!
How did you spin from your left to your right exactly? Sleeping. Okay. This should refresh the game's cache, I think. And she did not spawn yet. Try to call her. Judy and River both answer their calls. I can't answer I can't make her answer. It means I literally despawned her by accident.
What's up?
Okay, one moment, please. I'll be right back here since I don't want to ruin other things. Spawn. I'll go again with Panam. Good work. Okay. And just ignore her for now. Here we go. Okay. Now try to call her again after I spawned her. Or maybe I just really seriously destroyed the game system. So about that, my mother suddenly opened the door and I got completely shocked out. So from what I can say that I completely destroyed Panam's own system. I spawned her here. I'm going to go to sleep to skip time for at least 6 more hours. Yeah. If she stays there, it means I better reload a save and change her outfit at the same time. Since I really messed up royally. She needs to at least go do something else by night. Why do I care so much about the NPCs? Because I need to interact with them. That's why. Okay. At least she moves. Which means... wow. Wow. I almost deemed this video a failure. But since Panam is right now up with us here, and she does also her schedule to sleep right now, the only thing that's left is for me to be able to interact with her. Our adventure was actually very inspiring. I put out my first video today, thanks. I couldn't have done it without you. Busy? What? It'll all be over the airwaves. Keep an eye out. What happened with you? Yeah, she's in her never nude mode. It's okay. What is going on here? Yeah, this is what I thought exactly. 2 Panams. This is the canonical one, and this is the glitching one. And I obviously can't interact with them. Okay, this outfit is completely broken. So I'll have to first and foremost despawn this one. Hello? NPC here. Scan this one, yes, here. Spawn her. Good. That's the canonical Panam, which means her true model is right here still. She comes to sleep then in my own tent, which is very good to know. Okay, I still can't skip time. This is awkward. Don't call it! It's fine.
Well, hey.
Alright, take care. Sorry. What's up? Sat for a spell on the water tower yesterday. You know the one. Couldn't stop thinking about last time. Us up there. That view never thought was a puppy. One of the puppy left died. But here we are. Don't say puppy, okay? Good times, no, wait, the best time. If you're gonna climb 50 feet for memories, just do me a favor and watch your step. Good times, no, wait, the best times. If you gonna climb 50 feet for memories, just do me a favor and watch your step. Give me a minute. Haha, I may be falling for you, but not off that tower. Not now that I have someone in my life who can make me laugh again and make me feel like I am always soaring 50 feet above the earth. Someone here has an overworked hormonal disorder. Say, you ever think about your roots, where you came from, where you're going, and all that? Just thinking about my parents didn't, and now I know so little about my ancestors. I've tried to connect with the other people of the Pomo tribe here in that city, but they are either all gone or they are like me and just lost and detached. I heard there is strong community in the North Cal, but I don't know, maybe someday. My roots have always been here in Night City. Used to think I know what that meant, but now I'm not sure. All that matters to me is where I'm going and who I shall root with. The road with. Yeah, may dwell on what's not yours anymore or never. It's about where you choose to put down your own root and who to build a life around. That's you and me. We're now at we're one tribe now. Prefer to focus on the here and now. The time to plant roots comes later. God damn it, Vi. I still can't believe how lucky bastard I am to have you. Don't look at me. I don't have any idea about how to use sexting, okay? I just write down whatever makes more sense. She's just still glitching around, regardless. Going to sleep again, and this time we're going to go for midday. Madame should be by then awoke and waiting in her own place as per usual. If that's not the case, then indeed the outfit is glitched. At noon, Rogue must now be waiting so much for us to spawn.
If she wants to be in it, we can make a scene available to her. Let me know what you decide.
Okay, V, get up. If Panam is not spawning, it means literally her outfit is glitching completely. Yeah, she's not spawning. Which means the outfit that I picked for her is the reason. And obviously she will not answer my calls. So yeah. Now officially it's a mental note. I better change her outfit if I wish to interact with her ever again. Judy and River are most likely interactable. Yeah.
I am watching you.
She did not spawn. If I go to Judy's, I can interact with her. And for God's sake, this thing didn't yet send me anything. I better try to check also the mode here. Recent message. Nothing? Really? Yeah, Pedro was right. Yeah, I got this message. What's next gig? Where's my next gig? Now, if I were to manually save here, change Panam's outfit, and then come back here to check on her, will she be spawned again? Most likely I will give her back the older outfit, not the newer one. I don't want...
Tell me, how's life in Night City?
Hell. I don't want for... you know what? Call me a bike and let's get out of here. I'm going straight for Rogue's side quest. Whenever they feel like it, I'll just... check the hidden gems out whenever they come out. Of course, there is no bite in here, because why should there be one? I don't want to waste this entire session just looking after Panam, when I know that it's the clothing mode glitch. Because before that, before I give her the newest clothes, she usually spawns normally. I haven't seen you around lately. Been traipsing around the city, just asking no reason. Not like I miss anything. I miss you. What's the newness in the camp? Hey, how are things with you? I miss you too. Don't be that soon type with me, okay? Because I seriously hate this disgusting type. Also, not finding you when with the camp is very much immersion breaking. Well, actually, I wanted to ask you advice on something. I need to talk to Soul about a member of the family. It's a delicate issue. There is this Jax fellow, you don't know him. who was leading a scouting mission. He was piloting the drone and was supposed to make sure the area was clear of any risks. Turned out he completely wrote off a passage out of the basin that a petrochemical convoy had passed through. They're just the day before, thinking that for some reason that the race wouldn't be lingering there, and well, that's exactly where we got ambushed. We have footage from the drone. We lost the entire party. 4 people. Who knows? Maybe they could have been saved. But Shax panicked. He tried to cover up the whole mess. And by the time we found out what happened, it was too late. Now we have to figure out what to do with him. Look, the Grunks obviously fucked up big time. And with it, shit, I'm sorry to hear that. Normally I tell you. But it is again, sorry to hear that. I tell you to go easy on the guy, but the Aldecaros have been through too much hardship to let this through. Too much hardship to let this thing on the slide. Human error, lapse in judgment, maybe just plain stupidity. Who knows, but consequences are in order. I was afraid you would say that, but you're probably right. This family can only remain together if it only draws some hard lessons from these kinds of mistakes, but consequences too. Thanks for talking this over me. Every day I'm becoming clear that you're my voice of reason. We could use someone like you in the plan. Just repeating what everyone else keeps saying. You're really damn important to me, you know that. Just needed to say that. And Jesus, whatever. Can't wait to see you again. We were just trying to spawn you in the Aldecaro's camp, Panam. But immersion be damned. Hear me? Immersion be damned. And my bike is refusing also to spawn. Wait a minute. I did update my Red script and my other essential mods. I did indeed update my Red script and tweaks XL and whatnot, the most essential mods for you to have while playing the game. So is there a possibility that what I'm having a problem with is because the mods are not compatible anymore? I better check it out, elsewise we'll be in trouble. But usually the mods themselves are built around the engines that are used to trigger them. Also, I waited over 24 hours by now. The next gig should be triggered by now. Okay, check the shard. If I were to just give myself the shards automatically, then there's no point in even playing the hidden person's gems or whatnot. But if it only ends up for me doing that, no choice honestly but to finish the rest of the 4 by giving me their shards before they even ask me about the quest. I'm going straight for Rogue this time. I hope the quest doesn't get messed up. Also, if I'm going to Rogue's place, this means I'll have to get myself another car. A bike will not work for this. Speaking of which, how much have I been doing for? 1 hour and 11 minutes. Yeah. At least I got the messages from them, but none from juries. Since I didn't mess up with Judy's appearance at all, obviously she's... I found her multiple times in the apartment. Very normal. Start recording everything, start recording everything. Am I still rendering everything? Yep. Okay. I think it's about time for me, since we're going to after Rogue. I better give myself the outfit of Silverhand, because he's the one that is actually going for hair at me. Do I like Rogue? Absolutely not. I don't like her. I hate her, genuinely. Clothes. This is Johnny's samurai jacket. I'm going to replay again as Johnny, since someone that's going to ask Rogue for feet, not invisibility. Iconic. Rare. This is Johnny's top. Epic. Good. Then the pants. And finally the shoes. So I never before have ever met someone that never wears any socks. Again, I can give her the pantyhose, but who cares at this point? Yeah. Okay, that's the full outfit, and we already have the gun. Now the only thing that's left for us to do is to summon the Porsche. What I meant, the glasses. Better not to forget the glasses. I have the took tag. The glasses are more important than it. I should be selling these things, not disabling them, but honestly, yes, I know. Iconic. So, Johnny's. Symbol. Yeah, someone is actually changing their outfit while riding a motorbike on the street. Let that sink in. Good. And this here, we'll change it with Johnny's dog tags. This for now. As for mods, give me most likely Armadillo, but I'm not really sure about this, since we'll not be using this one for too much. Vanguard. Fine. Did I? This is literally right now what you call it cross-dressing, obviously, officially. Even though in Night City clothes could have no gender connected with them, I still consider this to be cross-dressing, and it's just disgusting. Okay. If this is not going to trigger the quest for the hidden gems, I have no idea what will. Also, don't forget Panam's outfit is glitching the game and glitching interactions with her. I need to go out of the game, change her back to one of the other clothes, and then summon her again. And since enhanced romance with her will not work without the right clothes, then I think that we have completely messed up everything. Stop here and summon Johnny's own car right now. Since it can only be authentic if I were to go all the way out. Can you please give me already the vehicle? I think this is the one. Check it out quickly. This is the one 911 turbo. If it is the one that has samurai on its back, then it is the one. I want it to be as tan as possible. Going all the way Silverhand style. Stop! Oh boy, why am I not surprised? This is the one? Yeah, samurai. This is the one. And please, for the love of God, do not break it into anything. No need to ruin anything at all. For 1 second on my phone app, I thought that the Blessing Love side quest was actually a comment. How funny. Once again, I will give Johnny full control over this, by the way. Take it easy. Try this time at the very least to drive as carefully as possible. If the hidden gems don't want to work, so be it. Don't really care anymore about them. At least until they return back to working. Otherwise, I'll just have to wait until they refresh. Stop here. And until the game decides to load itself up, I'm going to work minus again. If we mess, I can always just let there be flat and that's it. Manual save just in case. Obviously the game will not now allow me since it stopped loading anything. Told you. You can't save right now. Because it's your accountability. Big rogue at the afterlife in the evening.
I'm not in the mood. Can you give
So
me a
just
break?
wait for her, I think, in the evening. Hi.
Is that a compliment? Try again. Maybe you'll find some charm third time around.
Hey, Rogue. Ready? We going?
Where's Johnny? Couldn't make it after all?
Take the studio. You look amazing.
You look... Wow.
That Johnny's wow? Or yours? When's he gonna show?
I'm just a driver.
I'm just your driver.
See, you keep him on a short leash. Wise beyond your years. This Johnny's Porsche?
Duh.
Where'd you get it?
That's what was in the container. The one Grayson was talking about.
Okay. Got a lot of memories in this car. Let's go.
And only now did
Silver
the game...
Pixel Cloud your favorite place?
Once, probably. Haven't been there in ages. Drive-ins went out of style a century ago. But Silver Pixel's still hanging in there.
Sounds like a preem place for a date.
Thought so too. Which is why I suggested Johnny take me there. 1,000,000 years ago.
So it wasn't his idea.
Of course not. His idea of a romantic night out was blowing up Arasaka HQ.
And only now did the game decide it's the perfect time to hit us with a sandstorm. This game really likes to mess up my streams.
All right, V. Tell me what's going on. For real.
Meaning...
Johnny doesn't do a thing without an ulterior motive. So what's in play this time?
Johnny's changed. He really does want to spend some time with you. No hooks, no lines, no sinkers.
Right.
Why did the game have to now spawn a sandstorm of all the times?
Rogue?
Just taking it all in. A selfless Johnny Silverhand.
Yeah.
Apparently you're a positive influence on him.
Who knows? Yeah, she's now talking with us in the third person, but I'd rather not break the car while I'm at it. That's why I'm driving in third person. We can speak with her in first person. Took us at the moment. Can I please skip the time or change the wheel? This setup is completely broken by now. Why now for the times a sandstorm? Why not just reload the game where there is no sandstorm and then restart this quest? Since looks like even the hidden person's gems is broken. Why is almost everything about this stream broken? Panam doesn't spawn. A sandstorm right now. 4 times. And I just messed that up as well. Oh boy. This is not going good. Why are you now slipping? Looks like the road here is completely made of ice somehow. It keeps slipping. Even when I am riding it at the speed.
Here we are.
Stop here.
Closed. Really has been a while, I guess.
Technically, it's open. Been here before.
Yeah?
No way in. Practically have the place all to ourselves.
Okay.
I've been here, yeah, previously. For real.
Try and get the projector started. I'll get us some seats.
Sure thing.
Projector?
Right, let's go check the projector.
How do I reach it? This way, this here.
Entrance is over here.
I said double jump it. Okay, what do you have here?
No. Interesting.
Bushi. Okay, looks like I found the projector.
Okay, I'll tell you.
You wouldn't happen to know how to get it up and running.
Let me check. Atelier files and pixel silver. Okay, don't worry. I think I know. Thanks Windows right now for the alert.
Out to sea.
Look at that. Last played Bushido 10. Perfect.
Looks like a spurt of runny shit.
V, we're at a drive-in. Movie's the last thing we care about.
What?
Just want some background noise, a little blood, tits, and gore, that sort of thing.
Bushido will give you that.
All right, V, run along. I'll take it from here.
Fine.
Have fun, you crazy kids.
Just swallow it. And here we go.
Grabbed us the best spots. Hop on up.
Wow. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I know looks
This is how you imagine this evening going?
Always knew things would have to change for us to just go out and catch a movie. Never imagined they'd change this much.
I know.
Let's pretend it's 2015, huh? We just met, and I got no idea what a bastard you are.
Alert to the movies and later. Alert to the movies and get late, by the way.
Sure, lured you to the movies so we could bang, by the way. It's technically a possibility, you know.
Okay, so it's 2015.
Okay.
If you could do it all again, what would you change? Anything at all?
Do anything not to lose you is the correct answer.
I do everything in my power not to lose you.
Johnny,
Hey. What's this?
Nothing, it's just... Had a lot of time to think while you were away. What ifs and all that.
It's not about it's about Grayson.
Sure, that's it. Nothing about Grayson or Smasher.
What? What's Smasher got to do with anything?
Getting the sense you still got a thorn in your side there.
'Cause I do. I'm irate, disappointed, but rather not think about it now.
Okay. One thing that matters is I'm back to you. Get a feeling you're not telling me something.
All that counts is I'm back with you. Think that's way better than any what if.
But all we got's this one night.
Time to another scene.
It's more than I ever could have asked for. Rogue, I'm here on borrowed time in a borrowed body. But I'm here.
And it's about time for me to just shut up.
Johnny, I can't. It's not right.
You mean towards me? I get it. Thought this is what you wanted.
Thought you wanted this.
Because I did. Tried so hard to pretend nothing's changed. To pretend I'm the same Rogue you knew. Actually managed to fool myself for a little. Get back on my own.
Rogue! Fuck.
Okay, can I get back my body now? Take it. That was cleaner than I thought. Good. Hi?
Rogue's gone.
Yep.
Guess things did not go swimmingly.
Nope. Was gonna be a nice night at the drive-in.
Uh-huh.
Now she's mad and won't tell me what about.
Any guesses?
Remember Grayson, how they spoke? How weird it was?
Weird's not the word, I don't think. He was toying with her. Could be something to that.
Gotta mull it over. For now, take me to North Oak.
That's supposed to help you figure out Rogue?
No, Carrie. Tell you once we're there. Movie was a turd wrapped in crepe paper.
Okay, as you wish. Since we literally have nothing else to do. By the way, if you're asking me whether or not I picked up the wrong options, as long as the romancing prompt comes out, the lips prompt, it means literally that what you did was the correct thing to do. What does that mean exactly? It means that we did not miss anything up at all. Literally, we did not miss anything up. What happened was just simply that Rogue did not accept the fact that we are not really Johnny, I think. I'm going back to the normal V again. No more play pretend. Okay, good. Carries pseudo pants for the low rise. And also my fist bombs. Legendary. Let's be simple this. So, in the game, are you supposed to be able to romance Rogue? Answer, no. You're not supposed to be able to. Is there a way for you to actually romance her? Answer, not as far as I remember. No, it's not possible. Is there a problem if you were like male or female? Doesn't matter. Rogue's cutscene ends literally right there. Because she's simply not binate. It's not about V's body, because we already went through with the others. Jury, River, and Panama. In short, no. You can't do anything more than we already did. We made the complete perfect setup. Having had the prompt to answer means simply put that we did it. But Rogue can't just keep pretending that the guy with her is Silverhand. It's just impossible. So now what? Now pick whatever color you want and go to Kill's place again. I think we already by now visited him sometimes. Now you may be asking, is Rogue in fact a romanceable character in the game? Answer, no, she's not. You can only pick the romance scenes with her by picking up the side quest options, that's it. As long as you do not bore her, everything shall be fine. And the options I picked up are literally picked up from the wiki itself, not mine. Do you remember when Silverhand took my body in the afterlife and picked up a stripper? Yeah, I should have chosen by then the old tequila since he loved it so much. But I chose the blue ocean since I had no idea honestly what to choose. This 50 here is supposed by now to be 70. Without this here 70, according to the wikis, I will not be able to pick the hidden ending. Let me check it again. We have the first ending, the second ending, the third ending. If we go back to Misty's place, she will tell us we still have the Fool's path ends in one of 4 options, and that's true. Shadow of the past. Johnny was able to revisit some old friendships with the help of your body. It looks like he's got a long overdue taste of what it's like to really live. No doubt Silverhand's changed, man. With every passing day, he's looking back at everything he's missed. Good for him, but really, it's still my buddy. A question, what will I do by the end of the game? Honestly, I have no idea, since I never finished it before. Did I previously romance Rogue in my first ever playthrough? Answer, I did not. I stopped at chipping in and never touched the game again. Why? Frankly, I have no idea why. Honest to God, I don't know why. I stopped playing it completely, to the point where I just replayed it for the sake of the let's play. Question, will I be romancing anyone else until the end game? Answer, no. I already picked up the 3 options that were possible for me, and that's it. Yes, Panam technically needed a mod for me to reinitialize her script for romancing scenes. Honestly, who cares? I simply chose to romance her because I could. Even though she is my 3rd most hated NPC in the game. First and foremost hated NPC in the game is Miss Stout from the Corporal route. Meredith Stout is bi, so she will romance both male and female V regardless. And I hate her because of the way she met to us previously with nothing more, nothing less. She was very rude. When we were just there to hit her with I didn't press M, I pressed I. When we decided to hit her with that deal. Looking good? Okay, good. The second most hated NPC in the game is Rogue. Even if you were the queen of the afterlife, you are still a human being. And I don't like at all or appreciate the self-centered, self-worshipping individuals. In my personal case, they don't deserve to live. My 3rd most hated NPC would be Panam. Render already, please. I care more about performance than... Huh? Point of no return. I think I picked up the wrong quest. You've reached the point of no return. When you enter the restaurant, you will be locked out of all the unfinished side missions and the other activities like gigs until all your main jobs are complete. If you have any unfinished business, settle it before we meet Hanako. Not it. Looks like I defaulted stupidly to the main quest route. I need to go to Holding On. Sorry, almost destroyed the entire game without even trying it. Without any means of it. But now, you saw by yourselves the prompt. That for real, this is the point of no return. And we still have the missing persons hidden gems alongside with the side quests. Looks like I by mistake defaulted to the main quest missions because I did not track down the Holding On quest. Whatever, at the very least I made it. I showed you that the fact cannot go back to your side missions if you met Hanako, and also that this is the only time for me to make it. How many times have by now Let There Be Flight saved me from being thrown through the map? Countless is the answer. Question, why are you talking to yourself and answering your own questions on the live stream? Answer, nobody's interactive with me. Question. Then, do you do this in your real life, like on daily life? Answer, all the time. Question. Do you think that you're crazy because you're talking to yourself all the time and answering your own questions, as in you literally have two brains in one skull? Answer. When you have the brain of a writer, of an author, you need to have a very wide and open fantasy. So you'll be having countless conversations and interactions with your own brain by your own self. So no, I don't think that I'm crazy. I'm just what do you say it again? More open-minded, creative thinker. When I took my personality assessment or career assessment test, I think that's SAT, I was given the free thinker personality and also potential. Free thinkers tend to overthink everything they think about endlessly, and when they do so, it makes them appear crazy, even though they do what not everyone dares to do. We think our lives, all of it. And with that, we reflect on our own lives with our own selves. Too much reflection leads to too much regret. Hi. What's up?
This ought to work.
How?
Well, so why are we here exactly?
Heard Carey got himself a buck a mansion here.
Uh-huh.
Done well.
Where'd you hear anything about Carey?
In and about town. Scream sheets are full of shit about him. Oh, right. You weren't around.
Mm-hmm. Your boy's night out. So what? Want to pay him a visit?
Yep. Seems as good a time as any.
So I gotta hit Carey's digs, look around, critique the drapes.
Know what they're writing about him? He's depressed, attempted suicide.
What, really worried he wants to hurt himself?
Who knows? Either way, could give him some pointers.
Okay.
And you want to go in person. Gotta hand you the reins again.
Yes. Behaved myself last time, didn't I? I think I warrant another furlough for good behavior.
First for Carey, then for who?
Mm-hmm. First Rogue, now Carey. Who's next on the list of conjugal visits?
Nobody. Just so happens the list of people I consider friends and who are still alive is pretty damn short. Exactly why I need to talk to Carey.
Makes sense.
What was that about attempted suicide?
Amateur hour. Didn't even cobble together the right audience. Tried to put a bullet through his skull in his room. Bodyguard took his gun like candy from a baby.
Could just be the rumor mill.
Sure, could. But I want to know.
Fine. Okay, well, I know what to expect. Nobody made an exception for Rogue. Fine, whatever.
Okay. But I want to know what you plan to do.
Nothing stupid, I promise. Just want to see how he's doing.
How you plan to tell him it's you? Could be dealing with some real personal shit right now.
True.
Might not be the best time to mess with his head.
V-Care was always dealing with personal shit. That's why, in spite of everything else, we got along. Don't worry. I'll play it by ear, sensitively. First things first. We gotta get into that house.
Okay. Just let me know when you want to take the wheel.
If you need to ask, yes, we can go there by our own and not let Johnny interfere with us. But the more he keeps on taking the wheel, the lesser control we have. Am I going to give the body entirely to Johnny by the end? That is a question full with spoilers, so I will not answer it. Can I climb this? With my implants now? Looks like the answer is yes, I can. What? Shortcut skip. I like it. Reinforced tendons for the win. Double jumping non-stop. Oops. We said, yeah. I did say it. So I need to get out of the view of the security. So now what? Now we just need to find a way to enter the area. Entrance from here? Okay. Maybe from upstairs I can enter. Even for an attribute to 20 intelligence, person like me, I can't manage to hack a door. This is just embarrassing. Second conflict? What? I know that I asked you whether or not I should read shards. Most likely I'm going to make a standalone stream for watching the entirety of the dev's room scene and reading shards alone. Most likely would be next stream, since I don't want to load you with new stuff all the time. So an entire stream just for the dev's room and the reading shards, and that's it. People always say that after Johnny vanished, Samurai vanished with him. I'll push it one step further. When Samurai vanished, so did Kerry Uridine. This latest album proves Uridine will never be more than a Samurai Epigon, and Ouroboros, a sad second-hand tour de force. Uridine can't seem to climb out of Johnny's shadow, and honestly, it doesn't seem like he wants to. He's still basking in the memories of decades-old scandals, because he can't seem to put together a headline on his own these days. Caper Uridine Golden Age has long since passed. What's got me curious is how much money his label pumping into his sinking ship, just so we don't think otherwise. If you're thinking what I'm thinking, then yes. Kerry Uridine is one of the romanceable characters in this game, exclusively for male V. And frankly, I am not interested at all in that kind of a relationship. Not interested one single bit in that kind of relationships at all. What is it? Go invisible. I didn't want to use any implants, but who cares by now?
The hell's this freak tech? Fugly as seafood barf. Hope it was expensive at least. Something's gotta justify this level of tacky.
Give me back my HUD. What's next? You're going to take from me also my minimap and everything else? Find
Fuck. Cut a crap straight from a catalog. Doubt Carrie picked this. Always ate out. Always.
Find where's Kerry at. Another shard? White. Green collection.
Wicked bad collection.
Well, now I am impressed. Played a few of these myself back in our samurai days.
Yeah. White guitar, Vingate guitar.
Acts like that run us many eddies.
Forget it, we couldn't afford it. That's Carrie's fave.
John Slovan, get out of my face, buddy. Well, why is this one golden? Okay. Huh.
Looks like he's showering.
Alone, too. good thing, believe me. Okay, leave the rest to me. I'll get him out of there.
Fine. What is this place anyway? Let me explore a little bit, please. Then I'll give you the control. So this is what living in luxury is like. I keep checking for the computers that they use. The technology may seem seriously nonsensical, but again, they have computers literally in their own brains. So who needs manual computers like us? I'll never understand the value behind having all these here. I never drank myself. Okay, let's get down to business. And about Silverhand. Sword Crossed. Forker Jordan's became the rock god and the American cultural icon. We know today he was someone else entirely, someone even he may not remember, or perhaps more precisely would rather forget. In his samurai days, Jordan played the second fiddle to the group's infamous vocalist Johnny Silverhand. In his few moments of sincerity, such as hard as to find the interview with merely a posticle with merely Apostolokans, Jordan confessed that he left Samurai no less than 2 separate times, promising himself that each departure would be his last. While he variously claimed artistic differences, Silverhand's character, or organizational chaos as his reasons, the truth lays elsewhere. Simply put, the suffocating cramped clubs where Samurai played just didn't have a stage that could hold both Johnny and Kerry. 2 inflated alpha males' egos constantly vying for the mic and their fans' adoration. Yet Kerry always returned to the Samurai fold. Why? Here we entered the realm of pure rumor and gossip, the most interesting of which begs Kerry's drama as the oldest, simplest story in the book above. I'm learning about his personality little by little. Give me a moment, Silverhand, to finish off reading this background information. A wicked acid trip, but not the kind you think. Ever wondered what it feels like to fall in a pool of acid? Well, wonder no more, sort of. Before I even got my copy of Kings of Acid, my curiosity took a nosedive. Once I found out it wasn't about that type of acid. In any case, body horror has a rich tradition. It's a damn near Herculean task to find a fresh angle to take on acid baths, but holy shit, did the devs do it. You play Arthur Kerr, a clumsy and somewhat awkward rocker boy who gets himself tangled up in the shitstorm with Maelstrom. The Borg goons entrusted Kerry with handling a mysterious shipment containing a protozoa capable of instantaneous regeneration. But in an unlucky twist, a painful common occurrence to our hero. A rival gang ambushes and the exchange at the Corpsans lab, and Kerry is pushed into the vat of mutagen acid. That's when the trip kicks in. If you will, the rocker boy begins undergoing constant mutations, airballs on stalks, shifting skin, throat tentacles, and even not the real freaky stuff. After every victory in combat, Arthur absorbs the genetic code from the blood-spattering of his foes, making the already delightful hack-and-slash combat even more gratifying. The constant rolling spiral of possible mutations makes for a rewarding way to spend experience points and build in strong replayability. You're talking about a game or about a novel or what exactly? All in all, his ultimate motivation is seeking bloody revenge against his music producer, who cost him a lucrative album deal and brutally murdered the Rocker Boy's boyfriend. His story and gameplay are generously intertwined with the pseudo brain dance implant shipped with each game copy. Really helps immerse players in utterly fucked mutations where searing pain turns to power. Jacked ecstasy. Trust me, you don't want to miss this out. So this is a game review. Oh. Also, yeah, the Rocker Boy's boyfriend, none of my business. And whoever wishes to call me a homophobe, I'd like to tell you, gotta hell, where you belong. I don't support that kind of thing, personally. Corporate Wars, absolute phenomenal, Ziggy Q, true to art history, Karina Lee. There were many explosions. Gilden Jordan in 54 News. This thing is a book to read. I'm here to meet up with Kerry, not to read books. I did read some archived stuff, but this thing is too long. And we already mentioned that I should be reading for you more in another stream, not this one.
Drop one of Misty's special pills. Let's go.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm to blackouts.
Feels so much better. Now let's see what you're up for show and which are actually strummable.
Chip it in, never fade away, Archangel. Play Chip it in, it's the favorite one.
Keep playing.
Okay.
All right. Carrie?
Hi?
No. That's some fucking joke. Hang on. What did Silverhand tell me before he died?
Told you to leave Samurai on your own way. Testing me?
This a test? Could just play you another song.
Answer me.
Okay. Told you to leave Samurai.
Told you to leave Samurai. Go your own way. Clearly I was right, as I often am.
Johnny fucking Silverhand.
Yep.
Fuck. I mean, how?
Surprise.
Motherfucker!
Ow! What was that for? Oh, so this is my buddy. Of
Okay, weren't expecting me. I get it.
Oh, fucking contraire. Been waiting 50 years to do that. So you changed a bit. Nice rack. Sporting a new style?
What you?
Nah, kinda. What about you?
Shit.
Nice.
Johnny. Oh, man. I need a drink. All right. Come on. Tell me. Why do you look like a small-time klepto-punk from the afterlife?
This is V. You'd like her?
The fuck, Johnny? Doesn't explain a thing.
Nice place.
Ain't seen much of it yet.
Now we're playing as Johnny.
After the 4th album came out.
All sold well, apparently.
Fuck you, Johnny. Don't even start.
Who'd you sign with?
Shit. With Arasaka.
Obviously.
Mornings, I record at their studio. Then evenings, Yori pops over for a little neighborly cookout.
And who'd you really sign with?
MSM Records.
Another pillar of society.
Come on. Sit down with me. Tell me where you've been all this time.
Live here all by your lonesome?
Nah, got my cook, Ariel, but he's off today. Miguel... what am I... Not your biz, June. Sit down. Start talking.
Where do I sit down?
Steel yourself for a long story.
I just really want it to be tragic. Sad as all fuck over all those years. 'Cause if I hear you spent them with the nomads, open road, wind in your hair,
no.
or cool and relaxed in orbit, and now you've just popped by to shit all over my life, well, I'ma lose my damn mind.
You try to say for yourself?
Listen, judge for yourself.
And glitching again.
Oh, fuck! Remember? The one damn time Henry showed up sober and clean as a whistle.
Uh-huh. And played absolute tripe.
At least Danny was happy.
Is that true? Scream. Who's that?
Who's that?
Louise, the ex-wife.
The what? You're kidding. How long did last?
Too long. But don't worry, it worked out well. For her. Gave her my house in Tokyo, cars, kids. Yeah.
Worked out pretty well for you too, then.
Typical sack of trash for fromage.
Looking at him now, those really were the best of times.
Playing fucking rat-infested dumps. Argued before every gig. Had no idea what we wanted to play, and never had an Ed to our name. Nancy, control freak. Henry smelled like zappers and piss. I was always stealing your pants.
Hella good times, man. Never did get what Denny saw in that guy. I mean, smart imp, that one. Maybe too smart for the company she kept.
Nah, Denny always went for losers, incapable of dressing themselves. Oh, Hank was perfect. Half a brain and high all the time. She got to rescue him over and over again.
Why'd she never try and fix me?
Would have had to get in line, that's why.
Stuff about you being depressed. It true?
Nope. Promo stratagem.
Suicide attempts too? Think putting a bullet through your skull will help your sales?
Didn't work for you. Nobody remembers Samurai. Now you're just butthurt because I managed fine without you.
Fuck me, got no answer to that. Still in touch with the gang?
Just Nance. Changed her name to Bess Isis.
Huh?
Works for N54 News. Could track down Denny and Henry if you want. Maybe get together? You know, jam or something?
She went from Nancy to Bess Isis?
Best ISIS. Damn, Nance really went for it. Though all I hear is part-time stripper with a thing for ancient Egypt.
Shame you died. Sure she would have welcomed your input.
How is she in general, besides having nothing to do with music?
Could ask her yourself.
Okay. Drunk himself to death.
Henry probably killed his own liver.
Nah, I would have heard if he was gone. Got mutual friends. Few calls and I should be able to track him down.
Denny might still be in the biz. Actually had talent. And a spine.
Yeah, released something not too long ago. Moved to North Oak, too.
You just said you weren't in touch.
Didn't hear it from her. I think she might be avoiding me.
You ever leave this house?
Nope.
You want to bring Samurai back?
One last gig, why not?
Nah, no. Could do one gig, play some dive where nobody plays us. I mean, got my reputation to think about.
كانك هتستطيع نفسك يعني ماي.
But I won't have to explain what happened. All this?
Nah, we'll spare him. Hella boring story. Biochips, Arasaka's evil schemes, magic pills. We'll just say you're my new output.
Wow.
All right, let's do it.
Fuck yeah! Okay. Send you Nancy's number in a sec. I'll go after Henry and Denny.
Okay.
I'm not there. Figure it out with V.
Sure. You two get along?
Sure. Kid loves me.
Yeah, I bet.
Get back, my buddy.
How am I?
Johnny, you okay?
Hi.
No.
Ah, so you must be V.
Hi.
Johnny mentioned something like this might happen.
You two have fun at least?
That a hint of disapproval, I hear? Just sit tight for a bit. Rest. Don't worry about a thing.
Hi.
How is this concert thing?
Did you hear that?
Gets sharper as the pills wear off. So?
Want to see Samurai live? Probably won't get another chance.
What if you get another rogue situation?
What if this ends up like the Rogue thing? One big letdown.
Nah, this is different. Carrie needs this concert.
Okay.
Okay, call in Nancy.
Fuck yeah. Nice.
Oh my. Come Nancy. Besides, finally. Sack of trash. Played 90% of the game without having your voice even once. Gotta hell.
Nancy? I mean... Bess? Bess, Isis?
No, this is her underpaid, underappreciated assistant. Steven, N54 News, how can I help?
Wanna talk to Bess?
She's not here.
Of course. Please.
Calling from Carrie Uridine's residence.
Cool. But Bess still isn't here. She was supposed to be back 2 days ago.
Wow.
Went to the Totentowns to shoot some stuff, story on Maelstrom. Call back next week or just watch the news. If anything happens to her, I'll be the first to cover it.
Got a bad feeling, V. Think we better head to the Taunton tent.
Honestly, Johnny, I hope she died.
Beautiful butterfly Carrie emerging from his silky samurai chrysalis.
Huh? Oh, oh, oh. No, 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 no. I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking. No. Oh boy, my stomach really turned. Oh, so he has an illustration of himself naked in his own house. How much narcissistic do you need to become? Oh boy, I am genuinely not feeling good. Oh. Yes, what do you want?
All right. I'll give him that one.
Ironite, oh boy, my stomach is still turning. Rayfield, 2075, 2077, rear wheel drive, locked, whatever, don't care. Do you want to commit about anything else, Johnny? I'm at it. Boy. Are you serious? Smoking the stuff. Oh boy. The one thing that is my stomach wrong to the maximum other than twerking, one kind of thing that involves butts, is naked men. My stomach hurts. Oh boy. What is this? Second collection. This one is a hidden... Oh, this one is a hidden... shard? Has I already collected it? No, it's just underneath the table. That's it. Most people believe that I'm just exaggerating when I say that twerking makes me vomit. I'm not. I'm genuinely not joking. That image alone on its own right now still makes my stomach turn. And I just had coffee with me, so plus the milk and the honey and the sugar, this is not helping. Am I just justifying having multiple things into my coffee? I'm not. Hi, what are you doing here?
Probably the only actual necessity in this whole pad.
Feel like shit too?
Nah, need a power nap. Wanna join me?
Let's go, V. He's joking.
Yeah, he's joking when you are female V. But when you are male V, you actually do go for a power nap with him, I believe. And that is just, the mere thought of it is, holy hell. Give me Sandy, give me invisibility. Yeah, get out of here for the security bots to catch us. For wasting my time all these days, I am on the tips of my sanity, bro. You think I'm just leaving this car go away? You just spit out. What a waste of ammo over trash. Okay, it just happened to my mind that this quest is broken at the moment. Since this didn't, I spent 24 hours, nothing at all updated. So most likely this quest is glitched. What am I gonna do? If the next quest is glitched as is, I'm just going to give myself another shard and that's it. Is it the same one? It's not. It is not the same one. This means quite literally that the last 4 quests are indeed glitched. I wasn't wrong in my thought that perhaps... Yeah, this is, by the way, the same shard that Padre gave us. Now we have 2 of them. And since the quest didn't update, it means something is preventing it from updating in the first place. It's weird. I'll save. 115 hours. Show me quickly OBS. 2 hours and 14 minutes. Okay, we only have 15 minutes left, so what am I going to do with it? I have an idea. You will not like it, but I will. What am I exactly talking about? Simple. I'm going straight for my own resident area through faster travel. How do I pinpoint my residential area? Simple. This is the tower I live in. It's 6 atrium. How did I recognize it? Because I always pick Judy's place as my landmark in Carter Street. I usually would go there, give her a hug or whatever, but at the moment I'd like to just go here. For the next 15 minutes, I'm going to just spend the time reading shards until we finish the video. Because this side quest will not be easy to finish with a single stream. Right now it's 2 AM here, which means that if I'm going for a double session, obviously after I change Panam's outfit, for God's sake, and make sure that I can interact with her, which means I'll have to relaunch the game regardless. Because I'd like my romance enhanced mode to keep on working, but and now I knew some clothes do not render at all or work with her. I better go back to the previous outfit. I'll go check on Judy, go check on Panam again, maybe go check on River, and make sure that the romance enhanced quest still works normally. Which means just give them a hug, talk with them, that's it. Maybe read if they have any... Hello there? What are you doing? Nibbles. The only way for me to skip time in this game right now is to... sleep. As I said, we still have 15 minutes here. We'll spend them literally reading some shards. Do we have here? Articles. Samurai 30 years late. Facts, myths, and more myths. When Silverhand formed Samurai, he did so as a fully fledged artist. He knew what he wanted. And as a group's charismatic leader, he knew how to impose his vision on the rest of the band. The roles in the group were clearly divided. Johnny and Yuridan were the inspired provocators the continually conflicted soul of the band. Meanwhile, Henry Bass lived in his own world, even in those rare instances when he wasn't out of his mind. He may never have known how good he was. Rumors had it Silverhand was sleeping with Henry to keep him in the band. What? Silverhand was also rumored to be sleeping with Kerry to boost the latter's morale. The truth is, Johnny was sleeping with everyone, though his heart wasn't always in it. I am in the same body with a degenerate. You want to call me homophobe? Go ahead, I don't really care at all. This is just disgusting. Soon after Samurai's breakup, Henry suffered a literal shock in an accident. Often which he began behaving even more strangely than usual, and then almost as if he'd been ready and waiting to jump at the chance, he hit rock bottom. Nancy Keyboards was a single, reasonable, normal person in the group. She came in a gig, played for the best of her ability, then went home. Only thing was, her toxic, aggressive piece of shit husband was at home too. Typical. He ended up tightening his grip on her enough that she left the band. So after, he tried to turn the screws some more, but something in Nancy snapped. She finally remembered her murky gang past, and her husband had more than enough to think about as he fell 80 floors down. After 7 months spent in jail, Nancy returned to Samurai, but it wasn't the same. In the end, she left again for good and started a new media career as bassist for N54 News. Holy hell! So we have the liver-breaking Casanova with us, Johnny Silverhand. We have Nancy, the murderer. We have Kerry, the self-finishing maniac. We have, wow, your samurai band is one hell of mental problems salad. Denny, drummer, and a high-functioning neurotic plagued by the thousands of real and imagined obsessions, was only truly himself on a stage. Obviously, she spent most of her time. Her name is Denny. Trying to prove herself. She wasn't as messed up as everyone seemed to think. That's likely why she took up Henry. Compared to him, Denny was normal indeed. She married Henry, I take it? Maybe? If it hasn't been for Silverhand's legendary hatred for managers, those slick-ass kissers who told you what to say and when and where you were going to play and who had you had to play nice with, Samurai could have achieved much greater success. Instead, they were always remained a punk alternative icons of cool, uncompromising rebellion. One day, you can't get into one of their gigs. The next, you could walked out Johnny Silverhands, puking into a river. And that's why Johnny could call true freedom before barfing on your shoes. Silverhand did this what truly launched launched Samurai into the realm of legend and out of reality. So just a bunch of morons, broken idiots who love to play music, completely drunk, destroyed their bodies by their own hands. Yet their music immortalized them completely. Typical rock boy story. Show me another one. Body count lottery results in Haywood. This one is very quick. This morning at the crack of dawn, a robbery of a Haywood corner store at dawn led to a shootout. Right before the final count, two more bodies, MS Jabonsky and Mr. El Ahmar, brought the total tally to 216. The odds were tipped by a center Joshua Stephens, a known member of the local drug gang. Damn you, Stephens. We bet on 214, and to have it snatched from us at the very last moment in any event. Congratulations for the winners of the year's contest. Consider us jealous. So they are literally betting lives against lives. This is how messed up Natsuri is. Glam now, the mag for those who love this for themselves. Heard about the latest and greatest brain dance diet. Our prediction: 2078's hottest new trend, BD diet advocate and world beyond fantasia. Fashionista Amber Daisy is no stranger to us at Glim. In an exclusive interview, she shared her secrets and stories about the journey her body has been on. Amber has been keeping her intake of synth and organic products to a bare minimum over the past several months, and instead only experiences her meals through BDs. Isn't this biological suicide? With a properly tuned BD, Amber says she dives in and out of a growing stomach, but comes out of a virtue feeling just like she just finished binging at a banquet. Can we hope to see Amber back in America to promote this latest craze? We're keeping our fingers crossed. Bad news for all of you is Kerry Jordan's fans. The Rocker Boys nude stills that leaked to the net a few days turned out to be fake. Shopped by some poser boys from the Dildons. The Stars manager confirmed the obvious giveaway, he said, were some funny details of Kelly's iconic Filipino tattoos and some teeny tiny anatomical differences. Oh boy, this is just stupid. Kelly Rudan's second conflict new album reviews. It's finished with him by Polish one. Yeah, we already read this. But because we had found a copy of it. People always say that often Johnny vanished, Samurai vanished with him. I'll push it one step further. When Samurai vanished, so did Kerry Jordan. This latest album proves Jordan will never be more than a Samurai epigon on Ouroboros. Yes, we already did this. The Net Shamans. This is a bit from Pacifica. Pacifican's motto is get out of here. You're not welcome. Pacifica has everything you would expect of a place with such infamous reputation: shady locals, sketchy shops, and the presence of the enigmatic voodoo boys. Enigmatic, how you ask? After all, it is not uncommon for close-knit gangs to harbor secrets about which the rest of the cities is completely unaware. The voodoo boys are no different from any other groups, right? Now ask yourself this: have you ever witnessed a gang shootout? Probably more times than you can count on two hands. And who was there? The Valentinos, Tiger Claws, Maelstrom, Sixth Street, but never the Voodoo Boys, never them. Depending on who you ask, you will never hear different stories and opinions about this reclusive gang. They are the de facto leaders of Night City's Asian desperado. They slaughter black roosters in blood sacrifice. God only knows where they got them. They commune with their ancestors through prayer. They summon ghosts and allow them to assume control of their bodies. They bring pain, disease, and suffering to their enemies. Those steps with the help of occult voodoo dolls. Perhaps you think some of even all the claims are hollow rumors, but you can you be so sure? It's true. Everything rumored about them is real because they are the net shamans, the strongest netrunners in all Net City. Some say they have witnessed Voodoo Boy Netrunner in the deep net, surrounded by vampires and leviathans. They traverse these strange depths of cyberspace, both more beautiful and dangerous than we could ever imagine in real space. Their objectives are they're known only to themselves. So who are they? What are they searching for? What is their plan in the end? Perhaps we shouldn't ask ourselves these questions. Indeed, some secrets are better left undiscovered. Well, since this is still about the Voodoo Boys, let me explain to you what they're looking for, what their goals are, and how they ended up with. The Voodoo Boys, the group of Haitians from Night City, came to this area in order to reach out for the Black Wall, which we spoke about before in the Cunningham, Alt Cunningham's quest. Voodoo Boys want to side up with the rogue AIs behind the Black Wall that is in itself is an AI. These rogue AIs existed from the time before the wars, the corporal wars between Arasaka and Meltek. These rogue AIs, if they were to go loose after our friend destroyed the net, they would destroy all things that are about net running and the cyberspace. The Voodoo Boys want to side with them using the help of Alt Cunningham in order to stay safe behind the Black Wall. Thing is, Alt Cunningham's actual identity as a human is long gone because she died thanks to Silverhand, and she's now nothing more than an AI enneagram as well. Therefore, in order for them to bait her outside of their place, they searched for a Ranion, a street rat, which was coincidentally none other than Evelyn. Evelyn spoke with Dix Deshawn. Dix Deshawn then decided to pick for himself some trash mercenaries in order to just use them and then escape from the leagues, and then inflicted them with his promises. Deshawn contacted with T-Bug, the Netrunner. T-Bug, the Netrunner, contacted both Jackie and V. Jackie and V stupidly went to Arasaka in order to steal from them a relic chip. The relic chip is actually the mental enneagram of Johnny Silverhand, who used to be back then Alt Cunningham's boyfriend. And since they wanted that relic, what would have happened was the following. Jackie and V would have taken the relic, returned back to the Notel Motel, gave the relic to Deshaun. Deshaun would have then given the relic to Evelyn. Evelyn would have given the relic to the Voodoo Boys. The Voodoo Boys would have used the relic to bargain with Alt Cunningham's security insurance, the engram of Johnny Silverhand, and then she would have been blackmailed to give them access to the black wall. Had they done that, the rogue AIs would have leaked into Night City and to the rest of the cybernetic world and would have gathered together to destroy it completely. That's the whole truth. However, because V was killed after they slipped the relic into their brains in order to reserve it from destruction, the relic found V's own brain broken, so it was a feral state, and started to rebuilding it and downloading Johnny Silverhand's brain into V's own brain, which resulted in having two personalities in one body, which is very typical by nowadays standards as a storytelling point. So when we went to Maman Brigitte, the one that was trying to break out of Bitwatch's own internet holding, Placide, her second in hand, was preparing some turkeys like real animals, which is by 2077 Cyberpunk setup is considered to be a serious rarity. In fact, a miracle to have. The chicken we saw him cutting was not given to the household for food. No. He was giving it to them for the sake of the sacrifice. Nothing more, nothing less. Placide saw us as a Rhinion, another just a street rat, just like Evelyn. Too bad for him, V was there to investigate what happened to Evelyn, and also to get rid of the relic. The relic that was requested by Maman Brigitte. Once we went to Maman Brigitte, there are two standalone results that could happen, but both of them will show you that the Voodoo Boys never cared for Evelyn, never cared for V, never cared for anyone else outside of Pacifica, because they wanted to use V's body and Silverhand's own engram as a blackmail attack against Alt Cunningham's own engram within the cyber space. Currently, Alt Cunningham, residing within the black hole, is considered to be the strongest AI engram in the world. Simply put, because she controls the place between the rogue AIs and between the real world internet. So, if you were to side with Maman Brigitte and flatline all the Netwatch agents, the Pacificans alongside with Placide would have killed you alongside with him. We already explained this, because they don't want a Ranion, a street rat in Pacifica. And then, because Silverhand's relic is inside your brain still, he would have revived you, and he would have told you to side with the Corpus and not with the traitors of the Voodoo Boys. And then we would have gone to visit Alt Cunningham herself in the outsider net-running world, and she would have told us that she would decide with the Voodoo Boys in exchange to keeping V's body alive alongside with the biochip relic. Basically, the whole thing was just a blackmail for the Voodoo Boys to be in contact with the Black Wall and the Rogue AIs in order for them to side with the AIs against the humans. So, yeah. had the AIs leaked outside of the black hole, it was the Voodoo Boys' mistake, not the AI's own mistake, because they'd like to take control wherever they can go to extend their influence. Thing is, in 2077, with the world as is completely cybernetic, everyone would have lost by then. So we chose to side with Netwatch. Netwatch uploaded with us with a similar virus to the Voodoo Boys. The virus almost reached up out to Alt Cunningham, and she had to flatline everyone, including Maman Brigitte herself, the blackmailer herself. And then we spoke with her normally, face to face. When V goes back to their body, if Maman Brigitte is still alive, she will blackmail you and tell you that Alt Cunningham can't save you. You can fight her, or you can just ignore her and keep on going. Which means in both cases, Maman Brigitte and the Voodoo Boys were your enemies from the start. If Alt Cunningham purged everyone, flatlined them, and then you get out, officially now all the Voodoo Boys, including Ding Placide, are your enemies. Funny thing is, the moment you enter Pacifica, you have no allies at all. None. Everyone is your enemy by default. And their continuous loop of Ratatatata song simply keeps telling you, if you're not a Pacifican, you're not Haitian, you're not Pacifican born, Pacifican raised, and a Voodoo Boy supporter, you're not allowed or welcome in the area from the start. You better just get out of there. Which is why I keep calling them the most racist inside city-state in the entire game. I don't really mind it for them having their own place to be at or to control, but the way they treat everyone like the enemy reminds me, obviously, about the way the US treats the entirety of the planet Earth. Because if you are either American or your blood is free for anyone to spill. It's just that simple, really. Treating as if the United States is the only world on the planet, and the rest of the 7 continents, including Mexico, Canada, from the NA, the North American continent, are just also aliens, and there is no other people other than Americans, is completely racist in its own, since everyone else is, in their eyes, an alien humanoid, which is funny. Because, mind you, if the whole world were to just walk to the US to make it submit, they can make it submit regardless of how many military or secret agents they have with them. I'm talking about both Cyberpunk world and our own world. Any place under human hand is fated to be trashed, because the humans are just flawed beings by default, honestly. The Cyberpunk setup itself, low life, high tech, doesn't leave to you much to think about or even to try out. I think I better stop talking with myself right now and stop the session. I'll go change Panam's outfit, then offline I'll go try to visit her. If she doesn't spawn, then I will remove all of her custom outfits and then try again. I want her to spawn normally, and then I will stop completely changing her outfits because I don't want her to keep glitching out. What is so important about Panam? I just don't want my image broken. I'll then go meet Jury, and I'll try to once again most likely contact the modder for the missing persons hidden gems to ask them why is the next gig not triggering, even though I waited in the game time for around 2 days and it's not triggering yet without any prerequisites. So overall and all, I think I am not going to be having a double session this time. Sorry, but I can't keep giving you this treat every single time. Or I could just go ahead and make another stream, but there will not be any gameplay at all. What will we be doing then? We will be just trading shards, and that's it. Maybe even if we still have some time, go to the devs room. Because those two are among my end game activities that I have to finish. So either I'll have a double session with a session that's fully just reading and reading and reading, nothing else, or reading and then going to the dev room to show you the full scene of them, unless I can find it somewhere on the net where I can understand how long it goes for. Then we'll see. Yeah. Until next time, whenever that will be, double session or not, I'd like to pray peace be upon all of my subscribers and commentators, followers, fans, and friends, everyone from the beasts of Delta Empire and everyone from the Discord server free YouTube friends by name. Peace be upon Thunderstruck Gaming, BH09 Gaming, Max Bear, Marcos, Natacrash31, Mike IC2211, Rogue Agent Carodan, Cryfield, ZBTV123, Matthew 1121, Stagarakul85, Alfred, Musclepan Gaming, and Public Express. This has been with you, your host Invisible from Invisible's Gaming channel, striking at your hearts from the dark side of the moon. And this has been with you, the continuation of Project Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077 on the PC, heavily modded. Until next time, whenever that will be, make sure you keep yourselves safe and healthy and secured. We are living in an unforgivable world, unforgiving one. Anything can happen, so make sure you keep your friends and family close to you. Keep your enemies even closer. You don't know when you'll need help or where it will come from. So make sure you give gratitude and credit where they're due. It's much simpler to thank others for their favors toward you than it is to put flowers on the grave of the deceased. I don't think I'll have to explain why that is. Till next time, Invisible with you, sign out. Peace be upon you all and best of luck. I better go unjam my nose. I'm sounding really weird. Stop the stream now, we're done. At least for now. We'll see what happens.